guess supper, dinner, whatever. He was there twice a day. They knew him. I remember when he would, because he was 80 something, and at first he would lose cell phones like you wouldn't believe. Uh, we were trying to track him down. We just had to call that place down there.
Hey, is Dad there? Yep, he's here. Okay,
You're like,
I'm on my way.
you're like, is Frankie down there? Yeah, Frankie. He was here this morning. He'll probably be back in the afternoon.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
And I call my sister. Yeah, he's doing good. Like he was there this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh
So,
gosh.
okay, so moving on.
All right.
I'm a little confused on this one. I don't know who the real perpetrator of the bad act it really is. All right.
All
So an
right.
Illinois man was finally sentenced to prison time after having been caught driving on a revoked license 26 times.
Okay.
26 times this cat's been pulled over driving on a revoked license. It's been revoked. Couple, I don't know. Then they catch him again. It's still revoked. They catch him again, and then he got prison time. And
Okay.
the courts were saying how a good job on the officers for stopping them and finally charging them with something serious. And,
26 times though.
at what point in time is this the court's fault? Like seriously, I mean, if I don't want my kids if I want my kids to quit jumping on the fucking bed, and every time they jump on a bed, I just say, don't jump on a bed. And there's no other, nothing more serious. Why are they going to jump on a bed? Isn't it my fault for not really putting my foot down?
Why are they gonna
I
stop?
don't
Yeah,
know.
there's no consequence. Yeah.
Right. So if it's 26 times and all he got to do is pay a fine. Fuck it. Why stop?
Yeah.
I don't know. So kind of crack me up.
Okay. Speaking of courts, I don't know if you heard about something's going down in Kentucky.
No, what's going on in Kentucky?
Okay, Kentucky. Let me tell you. Oh gosh, I wanted to get your reaction on this one. I've been trying to, because apparently there's a judge who's been suspended, or yeah, she's under suspension because she was caught having threesomes in the courtroom.
Huh?
You there?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
yeah,
so she was putting a gavel down. That's what you're saying, or somebody was
yeah,
putting a gavel down on her.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put her name out there.
Yeah, don't put her name out there because
Okay, okay. I
listen, old
figured.
girl's just getting laid. There ain't nothing wrong
I
with
don't
just
know.
getting
The
laid.
reason why I don't want to put her name out there, she's not. I'm looking at her picture. She's not a bad looking judge. But what I'm saying is, she apparently hired uh, one of her two coworkers. It was a male and a female. She apparently hired one. She deliberately hired one. Dude was like an ex-pastor. So now you know why me and organized religion have kind of like a. But then again, to his credit, he's an ex-pastor. So
Right.
maybe for a reason he's an ex-pastor. But what I'm saying is, she, her, and two other co-workers were getting it on in the courtroom. And the lawyer says that he hopes it's only a temporary suspension because, in all fairness, I mean, she was very good at what she did in all her cases. I don't know what to think of that. What do you think? It's a bad thing? It's a good thing?
Okay.
Because I'm of
I
two
think
different minds of it right now.
I think her hiring somebody, that's a crime. Ain't that prostitution?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a crime.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't really have a problem with what she did. I mean, it's providing court wasn't in session. I mean, was there kids
Yeah, but
around? I
it's
mean,
unethical. It's immoral. It's not what a judge is supposed to do.
listen, you asked me
That's
what
one
my
side of me.
opinion was. I'm the last one to talk about moral
Okay, well,
and ethical.
okay. Let me put it this way: the ghostwriter side of me says that's immoral, that's a sin, that's a crime. I need to go collect her. The Morning Star side in me is saying, hey, wait, this is innovation. It's new. It's cutting edge because the fact that she's always very relaxed, I imagine, she has a clear head when she's dealing with people's cases. So probably makes her a little bit more fair and gives out
Hey,
better judgments.
I'll put it like this. This is how I see it. We all have our little bugaboos, little things that we enjoy. Maybe she's just got that voyeuristic side, like that the thrill of, getting caught. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't see an issue with it.
The thing is that getting, what do they call it, menage en trois or whatever?
Right.
She was having threesomes in the courtroom and apparently got her in trouble. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm of two minds of it. I don't know.
I don't have an issue with it. I have an issue that she paid somebody. I mean, she's probably put people in trouble for doing the same thing. That I have an issue with. Well, actually doing the deed in the courtroom, I'm okay with it. Whatever. She should have maybe done it somewhere else, but whatever. Sometimes you're just in the mood.
I guess. Well, like I said, hey, maybe it's cutting edge. It's maybe other judges should practice that and probably give out better sentences. Be more clear.
Hey, some do yoga, some do meditation. She does that.
She does what she does. Okay, well, right. I don't know. I'm just saying, if I'm saying anything. Well, the whole court thing reminded me of that. Okay.
So kind of along the same line. Well, not really, but you'll see the connection here in a minute. Subaru just introduced their new Forester line at the 2020 Singapore Motor Show. Mm-hmm. And catching a lot of flack for it. I don't really see a problem with it. Maybe you do. It's the Subaru Forester Ultimate Customized Kit Special Edition, aka the Subaru Fucks Edition.
Forester Ultimate
Customized Kit Special.
Holy shit, dude! I can't be laughing like this right now.
It's like,
I'm feeling pain. Holy shit!
What are you gonna do?
I'm driving a Subaru Fox.
Yep, they're like, it's the only car you can't talk about at certain jobs.
Oh God! All right, hey,
why not, right?
Hey, whatever.
Kind of cracks me up.
That is bad.
I don't know. Subaru's talking about changing the name, so
well, they're gonna have to, especially when they bring it overseas.
Yeah, but I don't know. For now, I'd say leave it. I like it. I wouldn't mind driving a Subaru Fox.
Hey, if they should, Subaru should like hook us up. We'll put those coverings. If we can put cursory overload all over them and Subaru Fox and whatever, we'll drive them around and give them promotions.
Hey, I'm all good with it. All right. So moving on, talking about things in court, Florida man almost ended up in a whole heap of trouble, maybe possibly having gone to court when all of a sudden he was out in the driveway just fixing the brakes on his car. No harm, no foul. All of a sudden, police units roll up, fucking in a hurry, talking about where's the woman at? Where's the woman at? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, your neighbor called and said that there's a woman crying out for help. Let me out. Let me out. And he said, okay, I can show you. So he walked the police officers over to his front porch, and there on the front porch on a perch was a parrot. And a parrot started crying out, let me out, let me out. So Rambo the parrot got the cops called on this guy. And he said somewhere along the line, parrot learned it. And the parrot turns out to be 40 years old. He was like, you can't, he's 40. What am I going to do? So he introduced the officers to Rambo the parrot, and then all of them took the Rambo the parrot over next door. And the woman that ended up calling the police, of course, police were very thankful for calling, but she got to meet Rambo the parrot, and everybody had a really good, funny laugh. So
that's pretty cool. Kind of weird shit happens in Florida all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I got a buddy that lives down there, and he's just like, man, this state's fucked.
Well, maybe you need to warn them because, there's some other shit going on there in Florida, and the guy's still on the loose, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Some motherfucker apparently is going around stalking people, breaking into their homes, and when they're asleep, he's sucking their toes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was reading this. I mean, I guess some guy, was sleeping. Then all of a sudden he felt something funny, woke up, and he sees this dude right there. And he's like, what the fuck you doing? And the guy's like, I'm here to suck your toes. So, of course, the guy opens the can of whoopus on him, trying to get him out of his house. The guy tells him, I got a gun, and then tries to fondle his genitals. So something tells me that if he hadn't woken up from the toe sucking, that probably would have escalated. I mean, yeah. No, seriously, what do you do in that case, man? You're sleeping, and all of a sudden you got something's going on down there. You wake up and some dudes just went from your toes to your wiener, and and you're like, what do you do? Do you just start beating the shit out of him to get him the fuck out of there?
Yeah.
Or do you go?
You do whatever you can. Stop it! That's my wiener, not yours. Don't touch it.
Or do you go the Dane Cook route, like with his drunk roommate, and go, you know what? This pisses me off. Finish up what you're doing here and get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Isn't that Dane Cook routine back in the day where he says he had a gay roommate and dude was drunk, and next thing you know, I guess he wakes up, dude sucking his dick, and he's like, I was so fucking mad. He goes, I told him, finish what you're doing and get the fuck out of my room. Like,
I don't know what you do in that. I'm glad I'm not in that position. That'd piss me off.
Well, what do you do? I mean, I'd be like, okay, open a can of whoop ass and.
Yep, that's what you do.
That's what you do. But no, seriously, the guy is on the loose. It's serious. Somebody in Florida is, I was calling him the toe sucker. It's almost like worthy of a comic book villain.
Batman versus the toe sucker.
Batman versus the toe sucker.
You've had your last pinky toe in your mouth, toe sucker. You'll never catch me, Batman.
Oh gosh! Wow. Okay, so you mentioned Florida. That reminded me of that shit. So,
yeah, that's fucking nasty.
That's fucking nasty, baby.
Okay, so I've been noticing a trend here lately, and I have 3 stories to back it up. All right. And then when I get done telling these stories, I'll talk about the trend, all right? How about we go that route?
All right.
So here in North Carolina, I wish I would have known about it. I would have went. The U.S. debut of flying taxis was here in North Carolina. They did a demonstration. It's a 2-person model. So it lands, picks 2 people up, and takes them to their destination. Guess it worked out so well that North Carolina is looking to buy hundreds of them. Okay, hundreds. All right. So pretty soon we're gonna have flying taxis flying around. All right. So I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. On one sense, I think it's pretty rad. On another sense, I don't like it one bit.
Okay.
So second story, they just created this robot. All right. And they designed it to look like a little kind of cat thing, right? A little cute cartoon style cat.
Okay.
It's called a BellaBot. It's a food delivery cat. And what it does is it goes from the kitchen of a restaurant. The kitchen staff will put the food inside of it, right, on the shelves. And this little thing will take it to whatever table it's supposed to get to. And then when it gets there, it opens up and you take your food.
Okay.
It says it can carry up to 10 pounds worth or 10 kilograms worth of food. So it's just 6-7 pounds of food. All right. So kind of cool. Once again, I don't know if I like it. I think it's cool because I wouldn't have to talk to nobody because you get to your table, you order off a tablet or feasibly you order off a tablet. Next thing you know, this robot comes and delivers your food. You eat it, you pay your bill with the tablet and you leave. All right. Are you seeing a trend here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, finally, Ford just debuted a headless, 2-legged, 2-armed robot. All right. Now, what's cool about this robot, in a manner of speaking, is it can fold up to a size of about a suitcase, and then they take it, and then it gets put into the back of a minivan-style vehicle. All right. And this minivan-style vehicle will drive autonomously, All right. So drive itself to somebody's house. And when they get to that house, the back tailgate opens up. This robot, an arm will bring this little suitcase-sized robot out. He'll get out and then he'll unfold the